Before nursing school, I was flooded with church projects and parties for my kids.
Before nursing school, there wasn't a sale I didn't attend. But then there was a shift. And boy, did life really change.
We both were surprised by how much knowledge and skills we had to learn. But you know what? Nursing school has changed our lives in the best way possible. Hey y'all!
Welcome to the Huddle Hub.
I'm Deb.
And I'm Majestic. And in today's huddle, let's talk about the steps that you need to take to actually get into the nursing program.
So the first step is to research. You got to check out and see if the program you want to go to has an accreditation. So we did not know about this, but in order to even get a job after you become a nurse, they want to make sure you graduated from an accredited school. And our college, we didn't even know.
We didn't know anything about that. We just hopped in the school without doing that and ran into an issue.
Yeah.
The issue.
Yeah. Our school lost its accreditation, right? So luckily we had another school that took us under their wings and let us go under their accreditation. So we were good. We got jobs now. So the next thing you want to check is the program curriculum. And you're going to have a counselor that's going to sit there and let you know what classes you need to take. But you can take a look before and see what the courses will be in the nursing program. Also, student support services.
Very important.
Yeah, you want to see if they provide counseling.
Yes.
Because you're going to need it.
Yeah.
And if there's going to be services like tutoring, because I used the tutoring for math.
As did I.
I was really bad at math. So you want to check out those services. And
Financial aid.
you want to see if there's financial aid in the program that you're going to. So private schools, I think you get financial aid, right?
I'm not sure,
Oh,
but
look
look
into
into that to see.
But there are scholarships. I know that with me, I did not owe any money when I started the nursing program. I got financial aid. I signed up for a bunch of scholarships, and I basically got paid to go to school.
Paid to go to school.
Yeah. So the other thing you want to research is the NCLEX passing rate. The NCLEX is what you take after you graduate, and it is the test you take to see if you will pass and get your license. So you want to see if that program's going to prepare you to take that NCLEX. And it shows, every school will show you the passing rate, 90%, 80% of the students once they take the test.
And the NCLEX world is very different.
Yeah.
Very different. So you want to definitely pay attention to that pass rate, okay? Because then that means that you're getting the appropriate tools in order to pass the NCLEX to get licensed. Okay, so the next step would be choosing the school or the program. So that's very, very important. You want to do your research on that as well. Do you want to go as a bridge student or generic student? So let me explain to you what that means. Okay, so in my case, I went as what's called a generic student, meaning that you didn't have any type of nursing experience. Okay, that's that.
Yes.
I actually did have nursing experience because I was a psychiatric technician. So, you have the LVN board. It's the same as the LVN board, the BVN PT. The PT portion of that means psych tech. So you're actually licensed. You go to a nursing school, you take a state board exam, and you get licensed. So I was already licensed. However, I went as a generic student because you have to take fundamentals as a generic student. I wanted to make sure, basically I started from the ground up, and I wanted to make sure that I took fundamentals. If you go as a bridge student, you're gonna skip fundamentals because they feel that you already have that knowledge because you have a license, okay? So it's gonna be your choice, whether you're already in some form of nursing or not, it's gonna be your choice. So decide whether you wanna go generic or whether you want to bridge. I think oh my goodness, we had one of the largest classes because in our RN program, the LVNs bridged with us and our class was massive.
One of the largest.
So we went through fundamentals, as a fairly decent sized class.
Yeah.
And then once second semester came where the LVNs bridged, it was huge, one of the largest classes. So That's one of the things, okay? Don't mind us looking down. Of course, we took notes because we do not want to miss anything.
Yes.
We want this to be very informative for you guys. So when you see us looking down a little bit, we're just making sure that we hit on all the marks.
We're gonna make sure we got all of it.
Goodness.
And type it all up. It's even highlighted.
Oh, wow.
I should have made it orange too.
Oh, Lord, look, okay. She
Next.
gets this way sometimes, okay.
Next.
All right, so Deb mentioned before meeting with a counselor, but this particular counselor is gonna be related to your nursing program.
Yeah,
So
there's two of them.
Two. So you have your
counselors.
regular counselors, like if you're just going to college for general studies or what have you, you have your regular counselor, but this particular counselor is going to give you like a pathway that you need to, all the classes you need to take for the nursing program. So meet with that counselor. They're going to tell you every class that you need to take. And it's going to depend on your school.
Yeah.
Generally, though, the classes, they're pretty much the same in the different programs. It's just they may be named differently. My anatomy could be Anatomy 102, whereas yours could be Anatomy
101.
101. Oh, 101.
Yeah.
007.
I don't know.
Be mindful, some schools will take A and P together, anatomy and physiology. However, some schools want it separate, but your institution that you choose, of course, they'll let you know that, okay? Then, prerequisites. When
What's a prereq?
Right. When I started, I had no idea what a prerequisite was. What
I
the
don't even know
heck
how
is
to
that?
spell it. Prerequisite.
Did you know how to spell it now?
P-R-E. Oh, shoot. That's why in my notes it just says prereq. I don't know how to spell it.
So
Prereq.
those are classes that you have to take before you actually even get into the program. So some of those things, like, I mentioned the A&P. Okay, so you're going to have like anatomy, microbiology, physiology.
Yes.
There's some math classes that you're going to have to take, like dosage calculations. You might have to take a health assessment class, intro to nursing. All of these different classes, English is included. These are classes that you're going to take not while in the program, before you can even apply to the program.
You forgot one class. Medical terminology.
Yes, which is like learning a foreign language.
It's the medical
Yeah.
verbiage you have to know before.
Okay, so story time, since we're talking
Oh my
about
goodness.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you get into the program, you're gonna learn that there are certain like prefixes and suffixes that mean things in nursing. So, for example, anytime you talk about like nephro, we're talking about.
Kidneys.
Anytime you're talking about cardio, you're talking about.
The heart.
All right. So, anytime you're talking about itis, any word that has itis at the end, phlebitis, conjunctivitis, the itis means.
Inflammation.
So one day, Deb and I are at my house, and we always studied in the kitchen in the same spot.
Yeah.
And so we're there, and we're studying, and we were eating. I forgot what we.
I don't know.
I don't know what we ate, but we were eating. So now, in my culture, we have something called the itis, and what that is when you eat and get full, you get sleepy. So we're studying. We just finished eating. I start to get sleepy. So I was like, man, Deb. It's like, girl, I'm getting the itis. And in all innocence, and just, she's so green. That's why I love her to death. She goes,
Do you have inflammation?
Yeah.
I said, no. And I said, oh, yeah, you don't, oh, my goodness. So I had to break it down to her.
Okay.
And I teach her a lot of things. A lot of things.
Am I the only one who did not know that itis meant being full? If that's you too, please put it in the comments so I don't feel so like.
Well, you
dumb.
know now.
Well, yeah, I know now.
You know now.
But
You eat, you get full, and you get sleepy.
The itis.
That's the itis.
The
Okay.
itis.
And for those of you who know, put it in the comments. Yeah, you know. And teach a friend.
Yeah.
Teach a friend.
Educate. Go educate someone.
Spread it so everybody know what the
Yes.
itis is. Okay, so that was fun. And she's so innocent, very green, but I teach her a lot of things. The next thing is applying.
Yeah.
You have to really research about applying, because your school of choice may have like an application fee. They might have certain exams that you need to take. It's certain deadlines. There's all kind of things that come with applying. First of all, know the deadline.
Yeah.
Because here you are, you've gathered everything and you think you're good to go and you've missed the deadline. So now you have to wait, okay? It doesn't mean that you can't get in, but now you have to wait. And who wants to do that after going through all that? You have to have verification that you've done everything.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that you've taken everything, because if you haven't, they will not even let you apply. So not into the program, they won't let you apply for the program.
Yeah.
So what were you going to say?
So after you get the verification done, then you take the TEAS test. Yes, TEAS. TEAS.
Which stands for Test of Essential Academic Skills.
Yes. I was like, what the heck is a TEAS
And look,
test?
just to let you in on a secret, we just found that out.
Yeah, I didn't even know what that meant, but I had to take it. What it is, it's just knowledge basically from like high school. So math, English, what else is there?
Science,
language.
like high school. Do you hear what we're saying? High school, things you have not thought of or used.
In a long time. Yeah, that was the challenging part. It's been so long since I did all these things.
Yes.
But they have booklets that help you prep for the test. You can buy them on Amazon.
Right.
And it's how many questions? It's 170 questions, and you have 209 minutes to take the test.
Crazy for me. It was crazy for me because literally it was things I had not seen in a million years and didn't remember. So just so you know, try to prepare yourself for that. Use the resources. We'll try to link one below that, you know, you can at least get familiarized with how it is. And just do that, because it's very intimidating once you're sitting there on that computer and you're looking at these questions. You're like, what?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what the what you call the element table in your chemistry and all of
it's been
you
so
know,
long.
and this rock of iranium and titanium with the titanium.
What's that? You know, I don't even remember what was on it.
I don't either.
My
I'm
brain,
just
I think,
making it
just
up,
blocked
but
it
that's
up.
how
Okay.
it's gonna look.
So once you pass that TEAS test, that's the last step, and you just wait and find out. And when you get accepted, and you're gonna get a letter, or I'm not sure how they do it nowadays, but you just wait to get accepted.
Yeah.
And you start the program.
Yes.
So that's all we have for you. Hope that these steps were helpful for you guys, and can't wait for our next video, which we're gonna talk about the actual nursing program.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. So bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.